Howdy, y'all. Although it's my fourth day on the Colorado Trail, I'm gonna go backtrack a little bit. Ooh, that sounds tough. And go back to day two. Day two, wow, that sounds brutal. Makes for pretty look through the aspens, but I think I may get out of it here soon. So I'll keep walking and talking, and you know what I've looked like maybe by now, or maybe this, if I put these in order, who knows? We're just gonna go with it. So, day two, where did I start? See, this is the thing, if I don't do these, I'm gonna forget. I just remember, let's see. Oh yeah, so I went through the burn, that burned area. It was warm that day. I ran into a guy, I can't remember, I've mentioned him now, because I've tried to record this twice, because I'm a terrible videographer, or at least once, anyway. But, so, Randy, he's this older guy, I think he's from the Northeast somewhere, and his trail name is Sven, and I ran into him a couple of different times. He's going to Breckenridge, but he was going to stop in Bailey, so I won't see him anymore. But generally I hike faster than him, but he's quicker at other things, and he has a really light base weight. I wish I had that. As far as that's the weight of his pack, or without like food and stuff. Anyway, boy, I digress. Maybe I won't need to edit these things. I was just going to post them raw, but I still. So I met him right after the burn area, and then went into this area. I've forgotten the name, but it's this mountain biking area. It's really pretty, but pretty open, and do this to help avoid the sun. And but lots of mountain bikers, kind of annoying as far as, they were all very friendly and nice and courteous, but you had to move over from them, and so they could get through, and there were some blind turns, so you had to kind of call out. It was just kind of one more thing to worry about. And I was getting warm, and I think the first day had kind of worn on me as well, and so I was kind of tired, and it was hot. I think it got to 96 that day, so I struggled quite a bit. I got to this point, and Sven, he caught up with me later, and that was really annoying. It's like, because I stopped to get water and take a little break, and it's like, man, I should be moving faster than this. I should be out of here before he gets here. But it was nice to talk with him, and I'm trying to think if I think that is the last time. No, I saw him one other time, which again was even annoying, because I should be going faster than him, and stupid competitiveness. But it was nice to see him again, and because he told me at that point on day two that he was gonna tell me the origin of Sven, his trail name, and then when we caught up later, he did. It wasn't all that interesting. When he would hike really fast, it was like the Swedish guy that he knew about and had told his friend, and so his friend would say, "Hey, don't be Sven," and then that became his trail name. So when he was going too fast, right, for the friend. Anyway, I botched that, but it's hard to talk and walk at the same time. So what else? Oh yeah, so I got to this point. It's called Buffalo Creek. Really pretty. It's a nice big stream through there. Lots of shade. And so I was there, and I was contemplating, like, wow, I'm bushed. I don't know. And here's a nice little water source too. But I'm not ready to get some water yet, and there's a lot more coming. So yeah, it's really pretty. Hopefully you can see that. That'll be a little. Anyway, so that's when there were a couple of women that stopped, and they said, "Are you through hiking?" And I said, "Yeah, this is my second day." And I was like, "Well, good luck." And I was like, "I'll need it," because I was just tired, and I was contemplating how far did I want to go, and it was quite a bit of a climb after that. But I kind of sat down, had a snack, got a lot of water in me, And plus the water sources ahead were kind of sketchy sounding from the far out comments. And so I carried a little extra water. And so that made it a little tougher, but it turned out, even though I was kind of ragged, I kind of recovered, I kind of bounced back, and that climb wasn't too terrible. And I'm finding a pretty nice campsite by a water source that was supposed to be, maybe a little sketchy, but it was quite nice actually. And there were a bunch of people camping there. I was tired still, so I didn't really talk to anybody. I met one guy. His name was Guy. And I thought he was French. And I asked him, "Are you from France?" And he said, "No, I'm Israeli." And I was like, "Oh, wow, I missed that." And he's like, No, people do that all the time. So I don't know, maybe the Israeli accent is similar to the French accent. Whew. Okay, doing it this little climb is not great. But, so that was a nice campground. And I did 18 miles that day. So I'd done 40 in 2 days, which is a lot and probably foolish because I did kind of suffer on the third day. But time will tell. See how all that goes. But anyway, that's pretty much the day 2 summary. Not terribly. I guess I did have kind of a, that was not that. I mean, I struggled, and I was like, well, am I liking this? And I was like, we'll see how it goes on the next day. And as I know, the next day was fine, even though it was tough. But I'm definitely enjoying it out here. And, it's kind of moments like this, just walking along, especially in the mornings. It's cool. It's beautiful. You're not worrying about storms yet. You've kind of got the, camping path, breaking camp. You're on your way, maybe not as early as you'd like, but it's beautiful out here. And it's really quite nice. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I mean, that's a really cool view up there. I'd like to be up there and looking around. And I'm going to be up some of those places soon. Anyway, that's the day 2 recap, and we'll talk to you again soon.